Our DEIB Learning and Development Series is the first of its kind here at Loyola. It was specifically customized to our campus, really enveloping our Jesuit values, and it's something that I know I'm really proud of.
Every session starts with like a grounding in Jesuit ideals or philosophy, and that felt unique to us. It felt like the office was doing it in a way that was unique to Loyola, and that would inspire us to tie diversity, equity, and inclusion to the mission of the university as a whole.
It begins with the first two sessions focusing on ourselves. It starts with understanding basic definitions and terminology.
Which started with really just a ground-based level of understanding identity, understanding intersectionality. Being a part of this series really helped me look within myself and really learn a lot about myself, whether it be my identity, whether it be the privilege, whether it be how to lift others up. Really understanding the tools and gifts that we have, and also understand how we can promote those within others, and how can we lift others up as we climb.
In our 201 session, we're starting to think about the individual identities that we all bring to campus, our individual identities and the intersectionality of those identities.
What I appreciated about these courses so much was the ability to speak with people from other departments that I maybe otherwise would have never met before. It almost felt like a almost informal cohort of people.
In our 301 session, we start to talk about having difficult conversations and how do you do that successfully. In 401, to how do you have institutional change? How do you use that new insight that you've gathered to now create change that creates a culture and a climate of welcome and inclusion that leads to belonging?
With each discussion, each iteration, I genuinely felt like the group was becoming closer, more understanding, more connected.
I think the DEIB series, the office, has been an escape in a sense. You can go to the series, you can meet new people, you can learn new things, you can share your experience, but then the people within this office are essentially fostering a safe place for folks to go as well.
It really helped me to understand that, there's a lot more intertwined between all of us than meets the eye, and I think that's beautiful.
The DEIB experience really taught me that we are always learning. There is always something for us to improve upon and something for us to learn more about, whether that is how to be a better supporter of diverse initiatives or learning how to bring DEI into communities within Loyola.
I felt like we were able to take things away that are actionable, that we were able to bring back to our work and say, hey, let me think about this a little bit differently, or I need to approach this a little bit differently. And that's something that without the prompting, without DEIB, I wouldn't have gotten.
The answers are already in the room. We have to design the right opportunities for dialogue. People really do want to learn. We just have to create a space where they can learn from each other.
What we heard loud and clear from our community is that they need more tools and resources in order to support our students, our faculty and staff who hold marginalized identities and intersectional identities. I think everyone should participate in the DEIB Learning and Development Series. The reality is that we are trying to build a culture and a climate of inclusion and belonging, and we're all part of that system. Every interaction that we have with students, staff, or faculty create those moments of belonging, and we want to make sure that we all have the tools and equipment to do just that.